Have you ever thought about what makes a language? Many people think of sounds, spoken words, and written alphabets. They imagine conversations happening through voices rising and falling. But language is so much bigger than that. It is a system of communication with its own rules, history, and soul. Sign language is a perfect example of this. It is a full, complex, and beautiful language that exists entirely in the visual and spatial realm. It is not just a series of gestures or a simple code for spoken words. It is a living, breathing form of expression that has allowed deaf communities to connect, share stories, and build vibrant cultures for centuries. For millions of deaf people globally, sign language is the key that unlocks the world: education, connection, identity. When I was growing up, American Sign Language, ASL, was my first language. It was complete. Understanding sign language as a true language challenges us to broaden our definition of what language can be. Just like any spoken language, sign languages have their own sophisticated grammar and syntax. These are the rules that govern how signs are put together to form coherent sentences. In sign language, grammar is not linear like spoken English. Instead, it is spatial. The space in front of a signer becomes a three-dimensional stage for characters, objects, and ideas. I can establish a person on my right and another on my left, then simply point to those locations to refer to them. This is called spatial referencing. We use the direction of a sign's movement to indicate who is doing what to whom. Syntax in sign language also has its own unique structure. Many sign languages often use topic comment. For instance, store, you, go. One common misconception: sign language is one universal language. It is not. The world hosts hundreds of distinct sign languages. ASL and BSL are completely different, even though the US and UK share English. For example, BSL uses a two-handed alphabet, while ASL uses one hand. ASL was heavily influenced by French Sign Language, showing how histories shape languages. Beyond ASL and BSL, LSF, JSL, Libras, and many others have unique vocabularies and cultures. Some sign languages have official recognition. Many are still fighting for it. The fight for recognition is a fight for human rights and equal access. In every corner of the world where deaf communities exist, languages are born, a global tapestry of human ingenuity. Sign language is a visual symphony. Meaning is woven from several elements working in harmony. It is much more than just what the hands are doing. There are 5 key parameters that make up a sign: hand shape, palm orientation, location, movement, and non-manual markers. Hand shape, like a closed fist, an open palm, or an index finger. Palm orientation, up, down, left, or right. Location, where the sign is made. Movement, the action, tap, circle, straight line. Non-manual markers, the face and body are integral to grammar. A tiny change in any parameter can change meaning, like cat to bat in spoken words. Raising your eyebrows makes a yes/no question. Furrowing brows signals what questions: who, what, where, when, why. Body shifts can show character changes or time shifts. Leaning forward adds emphasis. Hands, face, and body create a fully immersive language. Comparing sign and spoken languages is like comparing painting and music. Different mediums, both powerful. The most obvious difference is modality: visual gestural versus auditory vocal. Spoken language relies on a linear sequence of sounds. Order matters. Sign languages can be simultaneous. Hands, movement, and facial expression layered to convey multiple bits of info at once. Where a narrator might say, "The car drove quickly down the bumpy road," a signer can show car, motion, speed, and roughness in a single phrase. Brain imaging shows the same language centers process both signed and spoken languages. Babies exposed to sign babble with their hands and hit language milestones at similar ages. Language capacity is modality independent. Language is an innate human drive, whether with the mouth or with the hands. Sign language is far more than a communication tool. It is the cornerstone of deaf culture. For many deaf people, it binds community, history, and identity. Storytelling, ASL poetry, and theater are unique visual art forms that play with rhythm, space, and face. They are not translations. They are original creative expressions. Social norms, like sustained eye contact, reflect the visual nature of interactions. Deaf culture reframes deafness as a gain, a distinct cultural and linguistic identity. Sign language is the living, breathing soul of deaf culture. Protecting it protects that culture. For deaf individuals to participate fully in a hearing world, communication bridges are essential. Sign language interpreters play an indispensable role. They are skilled linguists and cultural mediators. They convey meaning, tone, and intent, a demanding real-time cognitive task often done in teams. Interpreters are vital in hospitals, courtrooms, classrooms, and business meetings. Technology like Video Relay Service, VRS, lets deaf users sign to a remote interpreter who speaks to the hearing party. This empowers making appointments, calling businesses, and connecting with family independently. The future needs recognition, promotion, and education. More sign language classes and more deaf characters in media. Learning even a few basic signs is a powerful gesture. We open our minds, build bridges, and create a more inclusive world.